apologize for that mix-up. This is Oyo State Today, and I am Adetuke Olaleye. As part of efforts to cushion the economic hardship caused by the recent increase in petroleum products prices, the state governor, Engineer Iroyin Makinde, has approved a flat rate palliative of 10,000 naira for state workers, including local government employees, for an initial period of 3 months, beginning in April 2026. Governor Makinde made this announcement during the Youth Empowerment Agribusiness Program YIP Saver disbursement ceremony and stakeholders engagement held at the Fashola Agribusiness International Hall in Oyo. The governor also expressed optimism that the palliative measure may be extended beyond the initial 3-month period, depending on the prevailing economic conditions. He speaks further.
But this is our reality. It doesn't matter who you are. It's our reality. If we're talking about security patrol, they need petrol. If we're talking about construction, all those heavy duty equipment, they need diesel. And people coming to work, they need transportation. So I'm happy to announce that all workers in Oyo State and the local government, starting from April, at least for the first 3 months, in the first instance, maybe it will be extended. They will be giving 10,000 naira additional as petrol through transportation support. Everybody, all workers, is flat rate.
The state government has stepped up efforts to improve environmental management with inspection of a proposed 44-acre waste-to-wealth project site alongside ongoing waste evacuation in parts of Ibadan. The initiative is designed to convert waste into valuable resources while promoting a cleaner and healthier environment. Our reporter, Folashade Akintola, reports.
The Oyo State government, in collaboration with private partners, is advancing plans to revolutionize waste management through Waste-to-Wealth initiative. The Commissioner for Environment and Natural Resources, Honorable Ademola Aderinto, during an inspection of the proposed 44-acre site, described the project as dual-purpose solutions aimed at converting waste into wealth while addressing the challenges of overburdened landfill. He explained that the initiative will develop a material recovery system where waste will be sorted and processed, leaving only a minimum fraction as residual waste.
The people of Oyo State will benefit immensely from this project. If you look at the landfills we have right now, even though they are overpressured with waste, but there's so much wealth and utilities for the people of Oyo State locked in there. Like we said earlier, cooking gas, bio cooking gas, bio CNG to drive equipment and vehicles, electricity generation. As a matter of fact, the data we have says from all those landfills we generate as much as about 120 megawatts.
According to the commissioner, the project will generate biogas, electricity and fertilizer with the capacity to produce up to 120 megawatts of power, potentially exceeding the state's current consumptions. He added that the initiative aligned with the visions of Governor Iroyin Makinde to promote sustainable development and economic growth. Meanwhile, the Managing Director of Sector Lead, Mr. Adedayo Mustafa, described the initiative as a groundbreaking innovation yet to be seen in West Africa.
For every waste we use at home, as far as they are waking up and sleeping, we generate waste. So our own job is to get this waste onto these our plants, convert it to about 7 different products, ranging from energy to fertilizer to gas to RDF. And our own objective is to sell these products into the general public, which already have the off-taker, people that will buy from us before we even start production.
He noted that the project is expected to both internally generated revenue and significantly improve environmental conditions across the state. The inspection team also visited an Ojewe market along the Ojo Road Expressway, where authorities are evacuating illegal dump waste. The commissioner expressed concern over indiscriminate waste disposed by some residents, describing the practice as unhealthy and unsustainable. He stressed that such actions pose serious health risk and hinder development and tarnish the image of the state.
Our laws on environmental management, environmental sanitation, ensuring that you align with your waste collector instead of having to put loss into your own hands by putting it on water path, which will cause flooding, by putting it in the median that defaces the state and puts government and the people of Oyo State in disrepute. We are appealing to the residents of Oyo State and Ibadan in particular to stop this.
Residents were advised to engage approved waste collectors and report service lapses through appropriate channels rather than resorting to illegal dumping. Folashade Akintola, BCOS News.
As the world marks World Tuberculosis Day, health experts are raising concerns over the continued spread of the disease, particularly in developing countries like Nigeria. They emphasize the need for increased awareness, early detection, and proper treatment to reduce its impact. Our reporter, Abimbola Ashawandi, reports. Olubumi Lawal presents the report.
Tuberculosis, commonly known as TB, remains a serious public health challenge in Nigeria despite ongoing intervention efforts. A public health practitioner, Dr. Olugbade Omotajo, explained that the disease is transmitted through airborne droplets released when an infected person coughs. According to him, individuals who inhale these droplets are at risk, especially those in close contact with infected persons. Dr. Omotajo identified two categories of people with tuberculosis, carriers and patients, explaining that while patients are aware of their condition and undergoing treatment, carriers may be unaware, making them more likely to spread the disease unknowingly.
The worst of the two is the carrier, or the carrier doesn't know, so it's not any form of care. And so it goes from one point to the other, disseminating, distributing, sharing, like the gift that he or she has. We have cough, which is predominant. We have loss of weight, which is also predominant, which is also very, very important. The next other thing is bloody sputum. That is the cough out blood. And then the duration when cough has gone for a particular length of time and is not resolving, despite everything, despite your cough syrup, despite your antibiotics, you are told to suspect TB.
Dr. Omotajo listed persistent cough, weight loss, coughing up blood, and night sweats as common symptoms of tuberculosis, urging anyone with a prolonged cough to seek prompt medical attention. He added that tuberculosis is both preventable and treatable through early vaccination and access to designated treatment centers, noting that active case search and community-based interventions are helping curb its spread.
Every child that is born, we get the day that person is born, will be vaccinated. We call it BCG vaccination. And a child that doesn't meet it has a very low likelihood of attaining adult life with TB, or having, in fact, the possibility of being infected with TB is drastically reduced. So we are not concentrating, we are not thinking only along the line of treatment, but prevention.
Also speaking, the program manager, Tuberculosis and Leprosy Control Program in Oyo State, Dr. Zainab Rabiu, described tuberculosis as an infectious disease caused by Mycobacterium tuberculosis, primarily affecting the lungs, but capable of spreading to other parts of the body. She explained that the disease is transmitted through the air when an infected person coughs, sneezes, or speaks. Dr. Rabiu identified symptoms such as a persistent cough lasting 2 weeks or more, fever, night sweats, and weight loss, adding that complications may arise when other organs are affected.
However, there are other symptoms that the person might have, especially if it affects other parts of the body. This includes back pain if the bones of the back are affected, weakness of the limbs, bending of the back. There might be swelling in the jaw or areas where there are lymph nodes, general weakness, easy fatigue. The person gets tired easily. So these are some of these symptoms, depending on the other organs that are affected. For the one that affects the lung, cough of 2 weeks or more, very important, fever, weight loss, and drenching night sweats.
On prevention and treatment, Dr. Rabi urged individuals experiencing symptoms to visit the nearest primary health care center for proper testing and diagnosis. She noted that trained health workers are available across facilities and emphasizes that tuberculosis testing and treatment are free in Nigeria. She added that World Tuberculosis Day serves as a reminder of the need to intensify awareness, especially as Nigeria remains among countries with a high burden of disease. Health experts therefore urge Nigerians to remain vigilant, seek early medical care, and support ongoing efforts aimed at eliminating tuberculosis.
You can reach us on GoTV, channel 134 and channel 113 on StarTimes. Now, before I go, report all criminal activities in your area to the police. The police is your friend. And that's all your state today. Thank you for watching.
We'll be right back.